guys, my name is Shaniah, and today I just wanted to share a slice of my story. So, unlike many, I wasn't raised in the church. My family isn't made up of believers, so I grew up living life without God. And as you can imagine, it was hard. I was broken, I went through a lot. A wrongfully convicted father serving life in prison, years of molestation, bullying, self harm, time in psych wards, living in sin and constant pain. I completely lost hope, and just 2 days before God revealed himself to me, I recorded a Snapchat video talking about how tired I was and how I didn't see a reason to keep going. Listing out my loved ones one by one and saying goodbye. But even when I had no hope in myself, God believed in me. In my senior year of high school, I was working as a bus aide, and when I looked up, I saw a truck in front of me that had big, bold, white words written on the back. It said, "Study the Bible, and whoever loves me keeps my commandments." And it had a dash at the bottom that said, "God," as if it was written from him and he was speaking directly to me. I didn't understand it, but something inside me changed, and it was like a fire lit up in my spirit. And from that day, I was different. And reflecting back,
Can you speak a little slower?
slower?
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's okay. You're doing great. Yeah.
From that day, I was different. And reflecting back, it helps me know that God is where my identity is because that's where I feel the most content. I remember telling my mom, "Something's happening to me. God is real. You have to believe me." I started researching, watching TikToks, learning, and just pouring into myself. And looking back, I didn't realize I was letting the Holy Spirit minister to me. I brought my first Bible, and I thought I never finished it. By the way, I finished it. I showed up every day, even when I didn't understand a word. But walking with God wasn't always easy. It got lonely, so I prayed for friends. And 2 months into my freshman year of college, God answered. I joined a ministry that taught me the basics of Christianity and gave me community, but as time went on, something felt off. I noticed that if you weren't baptized, you weren't really considered part of the family. You weren't in certain group chats, not invited to certain events, and I was even left out of a dear friend's birthday party because she only wanted disciples there, which according to them, I wasn't yet. You were told that you were in the darkness, you were separated from God, and there was a wall between you and Him. And your salvation is faith induced, but you are saved through the process of baptism with your faith. You had all these studies to prepare you for that moment, and even though I finished all my studies and it was technically time for me to be saved, I just didn't want to. It hurt. They weren't bad people, but my spirit just felt off. Eventually, I realized that what I was part of wasn't healthy. It was a cult. That experience is much deeper, but we'd be here forever. Leaving was painful. People stopped talking to me, and I felt abandoned all over again. After that, I drifted. I stopped going to church, stopped praying, and honestly fell back into old ways. I was angry, confused, and disappointed, mostly at myself, but also at God. But then this past summer, my former college roommate, which some of you may know, Christina, who loves God too, reached out to me. And she said, "Hey, I know you were struggling, you had questions. My church has this thing called Alpha. You can ask whatever you want. There's food, and you'll get a ride." I heard food and get a ride, and I was just like, okay, whatever, sure.
Come on.
So I went, and that simple yes changed everything, and Alpha changed my life. Alpha was honest, safe, and real. It was the conversations, the people, and the complete honesty that brought me back. I found a true community, people who didn't need me to be perfect, only present, and who weren't concerned with titles or status, just hearts curious about God. This space helped me heal, reminding me that I was never truly lost. Alpha sparked my fire back. Watching my friend Brittany grow after I brought her along was a powerful reminder of how God was moving in both of us. Alpha brought me back to that 17-year-old girl on the bus who just wanted hope and felt lost. And he showed me that God never left. Even in the confusion, even in the dark moments, he was working. Through Alpha, I became a member of Vibrance Church, and I'm so thankful for this church, for Pastor Joel, for the creators of Alpha, for the Brothersons who opened their home and served God so beautifully, and for every welcoming heart that I've met so far here. But above all, I thank God because no matter how many times I've fallen, He never stopped believing in me.
Yeah.
The grass withers, the flower fades, but the word of our God endures forever. Thank you.
Amen. Don't pray for it. He said.